So what's going on, guys, and welcome to the next episode of our Porstmouth crew mode on the PS4 FIFA 15, and it is episode number 81, and we're going to be kicking off this episode with going in for transfer offers for Leon Goretzka. He's a right mid, 22 years old. I do know he's got very good potential. I know you guys wanted me to sign him before, but this is the time where I've decided, yes, I will try go ahead and sign him. We're trying to offer Amiobi and just a straight swap Amiobi for Leon Goretzka, but we have to wait and see whether they come back. We also try and swap Ritaro Zivkovic, straight swap for Vieto. They also declined a 1 million bid plus Vitinho for Leon Goretzka, so we decided to offer Adrian Rabiot because we don't really use him that much, and a £1 million pound bid. Hopefully that will try and convince Atletico Bilbao as a club to actually go ahead and accept, because Adrian Rabiot has got good potential himself, but to be honest, I've actually played with him several times and it doesn't convince me. He's not convincing me as a centre midfielder. I've tried him at Cam, I've tried him at CDM, and to be honest, he's just not convincing me. So therefore, I've decided, why not get rid of him and try and bring in another player like Leon Goretzka, who could really strengthen up our squad, as he's got really good potential as well. But we have the game here up against West Brom. The first chance of the game does actually fall to them, and they actually get given a penalty. So a little bit disappointing there. Within the 10th minute, they actually get given a penalty. So once again, our goalkeeper is going to be up against penalty. 3 of them sandwiched Dorans in between the middle of them, and unfortunately for us, he went down and the referee fooled the referee by going down and pointed to his penalty spot. We did come very, very close to saving that one. Cragano gets a real solid hand on it, but unfortunately hits the top of the crossbar and ends up in the back of the net. So we end up 1-0 down against West Brom at home, and I'm really hoping we can try and get ourselves back on level terms, because we didn't deserve to get given that penalty. Very unlucky there for Cragano. He dived the right way. He actually got a good strong hand on it, unfortunately, but Berahino's power was a little bit too much, and he actually ended up converting the penalty into the back of the net. But the next chance of the game did actually fall to them once again. Victor Perez plays the ball to Berahino. Berahino has a really good shot, and thankfully Cragano matches it with a real good save just before the half-time interval. So if we went down to 2-0 just before the half-time interval, that would have been it. But the next chance of the game did actually fall to us straight after half-time. Luciano Vieta, the mini Aguero, goes through, but unfortunately Fraser Foster makes a really good save and denies us from getting ourselves back on level terms. But Lamela tries to whip the ball in the box. He does whip it in. It comes to Moussa Dembele. We try and win the header. Unfortunately, it does get cleared, and they get it clear out wide. But the next chance of the game does actually fall to us in the 81st minute. We get the ball through. It was Dembele up against Foster, Ben Foster, and he come out on top. Ben Foster makes a real good save, and unfortunately, as we were pushing bodies forward, Bonietti was guilty of losing the ball. They get the ball to Victor Perez. He plays the ball back to Huddleston to Samaras. Samaras back to Victor Perez, and a lovely team goal from West Brom as they wrap up the game. And absolutely, it was an awful performance from us, to be honest. Moussa Dembele, I think the nerves got to him, and an awful finish from him. But we did actually get transfer offer 20.5 million from FC Barcelona. We decided to up it to 55 million for the 21-year-old 78 rated striker. We have to wait and see what they say. And also we get a bid from Ajax for our goalkeeper for 5 million, which wasn't bad, but we decided to up it to 15 million, which we know they were never going to go ahead and accept. Nicholas Gore could actually pick up an injury in that one, but Barcelona do come back and say they will give us 45 million for Moussa Dembele, so I was very tempting, and we have to wait and see. And but before we could see whether Barcelona do come back, we do have a game up against Wigan Athletic in the FA Cup, so it's going to be a difficult game, but I'm hoping we can try and progress in the FA Cup, as I believe this is actually the second round, the replay, because we actually drew 1-1 at their place. So it was going to be a difficult game, but with the team I was putting out quite a strong side. I thought we could try and get a good result, but Benzia has the first chance of the game, hits the inside of the post, and they do then manage to get the ball clear. So we did come very close there, but Kingsley Coman plays the ball to Rabiot, who could be on his last game, comes through, has a shot. Unfortunately, Ali Al-Habsi makes a good save with his feet. But once again, the chance fell to us in the 90th minute to wrap up the game. Kingsley Coman has a shot, but unfortunately his shot goes whiskers wide of the post, and he had the chance to wrap it up just before extra time, but we got played into extra time, and Kingsley Coman once again was played through. He had to score this time, but unfortunately he couldn't. He puts the ball wide once again, so Kingsley Coman had chances left, right and centre in this game. Dembele this time, who had recently come on the pitch, has a shot from outside the box, but unfortunately his shot just goes over the bar, and it just looked like it wasn't going to be our day. We could not finish the ball off, but in the 117th minute, straight after Moussa Dembele had his shot, Ali Al-Habsi takes the goal kick. From the goal kick, we do very well to actually win the header. A smallest player on the pitch wins the header. We lose the ball out again, but Lamela actually does very well to regain possession of the ball. He plays the ball to Vlejsmic, I'm not really sure how you pronounce his name. Moussa Dembele used his speed, gets there before Ali Al-Habsi whips the ball in the box. It comes to Eric Lamela, and on the volley, he slots the ball into the back of the net. And what a fantastic way to finish up this cup tie, and we were going to progress right in the dying stage of the game, and we thoroughly deserved it. We played a lot better than Wigan Athletic. They didn't have any chances worthy of showing you any highlights of. We did have very good chances, but we just couldn't put our chance away. But this time we do put our chances away as Eric Lamela rolls the ball into the bottom of the net, and that was actually how the game finished. Barcelona do come back. Ajax do come back first and say they will accept a straight offer swap for Luciano Vietto and Zivkovic. To be honest, I would like to, because Vietto is only 1 rating higher and 3 years older, and Zivkovic, I'm sure you guys know, is got very good potential as well. Adrian Rabiot is going to be going to Atletico Bilbao. For some reason, they had accept a 1 million bid plus Adrian Rabiot, and they accepted it. And also, our goalkeeper is leaving the club. They decided to match a 15 million deal for our goalkeeper, and he's only worth 1.3. So we're going to have to try and find another goalkeeper. I'm going to personally try and go in for Scuffet, because Scuffet, I've really wanted him at the club, but I've always found him too expensive. But I believe we can try and go in for him. We also get a deal. They say they will give us 47 million for Moussa Dembele, which we do go ahead and accept. So 2 key players are going to be leaving the club. So if you did enjoy this episode, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it's very much appreciated. And I really do hope to see you next time very soon for the next episode of the Tottenham Crew Mode, And I'm really looking forward to that one. So make sure you come back later on today to check out the Tottenham Crew Mode. Thank you, bye bye.